Good morning and welcome to On the Beat. My name is Kim Mastrofino, and with me today is the Beat team, Martin Chan and Joe Hildreth. We're going to check in with them to check and see how they're doing today, and I know that they have updates on weather and community updates, so I'm anxious to hear all about that. So I'm going to start with Martin Chan. How's it going, Martin?
Oh, hey, doing good. Today's Tuesday morning. It's sunny, breezy, windy.
Windy.
Temperature might be range to 20 to teens, but that's pretty windy for today.
Well, I like the sun. Not too sure. I like the wind and the chilly temperatures, but I heard
Right.
it's going to turn a little warmer eventually.
Later.
Yeah. So there goes my hair day for today. I step out in the wind.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you for those updates. I really appreciate it.
No
So,
problem.
Joe, how's it going for you today?
I'm doing good and great to be here.
It's so good to have you back. I know you were out last week, and so good to have you back on board. So, I know that you have some community updates for us today. So, you care to share?
Yes,
Okay.
the Savoy Bookstore is offering virtual events on various authors. Check out their website for the event schedules. And also, the United Theater continues to offer great virtual entertainment. Check out their website for the event schedule. And also, please remember to support our local community by shopping and dining locally.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate those updates. And yes, please support your local community by shopping and dining local. We have some great restaurants in the area. We have great shops. So it's important to get out there and support. So appreciate that. So today we have a very special guest. His name is Bryan Keilty. He is the owner of Perks and Corks. So please welcome Bryan.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey,
Brian.
how's it going?
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time to come on. I know that you're super busy, and so we do appreciate your time.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, so good to have you. So,
Thank you.
as you know, Joe and Martin are going to be conducting the interview questions, and we're going to learn more about everything that's happening at Perks and Corks, and we're going to learn more about Bryan. So,
Let's do
Joe,
it.
yeah, let's do it. So, Joe, I think you do have the first question ready to go.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Brian, for those who are new to the broadcast, can you tell us about yourself and about your role as owner of Perks and Quirks?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have been the owner operator of Perks for, well over 15 years now. We've been a staple in downtown, I would like to think, for about 20 years. And I have done everything I can to make a nice, respectable place for everybody to come enjoy coffees in the morning and some great libations at night. And I must say it's been a fantastic 15 years, and the town has been fantastic, and everybody's been great, and it's a really, really nice town to own a business in. So yeah, here we are.
That's
Perks and
great.
Sorry, Joe. I was just going to add that Perks and Corks has been around for a really long time, and every time we've driven by, there's always a lot of people in there. So you have a lot of clientele, and you're great business.
Well, we're at this specific moment. We have as many people as we're allowed to have in here.
That's true.
at
Yeah,
this
yeah.
at this specific time. We have it's been interesting. We actually just celebrated our 20th year in business in November of last year, and yeah, it was tough because of COVID. We couldn't really have a big
Right.
soiree, if you will, to celebrate our 20th, but we'll make up for it this summer. We hope.
Well, exactly. In normal circumstances, you always look like you're busy, and obviously in COVID, you have to operate different, so it is a little different.
Yeah, we're definitely a different demon as far as because we're a very small establishment. So
Sure.
But we've been inspected numerous times by the COVID inspectors, and they say that we're doing a fantastic job as far as the town's concerned, and we're very happy to be open and keeping people safe and doing everything the way it's supposed to be done. So,
That's great.
yeah.
That's great. Martin, would you like to take the next question?
Sure, yes. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, can you tell us how you became a mixologist and the awards that you have won for your drinks?
Yeah, so I started off in the business, in 1999, 2000, working for corporate restaurants, and much like everybody else in the business, I started at the bottom and worked my way up to the top. Was the general manager at quite a few restaurants. Came across Perks, and it was too good to pass up, so we jumped on that. And as far as the mixology thing is concerned, and coming up with different drinks and cocktails and whatnot, just like any other job, you go to seminars. Believe it or not, there are seminars in this industry. People just think that bartenders, not everybody, but bartenders just go and they bartend and they come up with drinks and whatnot. But we do have to attend seminars on new products. There are some leading mixologists in the country that will come through, and we'll go to events to learn from these people, pick their brains, and like I said, just like any other industry, if you listen to everybody else, all the super pro people out there, you learn and you make drinks on your own from that. Because of that, we've won multiple awards, which 20 years in business, I would hope that we've won some, but we won Best Drink List in Rhode Island 2014. We won Best Martini 7 years in a row. We won the Southern Ocean Community Cocktail Contest. That was back in 2017. We've won quite a few competitions, which is for a small place like us being down in Westerly, because usually a lot of the cocktail bars and whatnot you find closer to the cities, Providence, Boston, New York, but you're starting to see some mom and pop places come through, more so lately than not, and we're very blessed to put out some great products. And spring and summertime is around the corner, and that's my absolute favorite time to start coming up with drinks, because the fruit and produce come out in the summertime is just fantastic. And the more fresh produce you use, the better drink you make. So it's been a fun 15 years. It's been a lot of work, and hopefully we'll win some more awards moving forward.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Thanks,
That's
man.
cool.
Thanks, Martin. I appreciate it.
No
Good
problem.
question, Martin. Good question.
Good question, yes.
So before Joe asks you the next question, I just had a question for you. So with all these specialty drinks, what has been your favorite and what would you recommend?
So, like I said, so as far as I get that question a lot, as far as drinks and food is concerned. And I always like to tell people what the most popular are. Everybody has a different palate, if you will. Me personally, I'm a whiskey guy through and through, bourbon to be specific. So me personally, I like just plain Jane bourbon light cocktails. But the general public, they love our chai, and our chai martini is hands down our most popular. And our peanut butter martini is a very close second. Our espresso martini is fantastic as well. If you can't tell, that we are very known for our martinis. You get your money's worth. They're definitely a good size. And the chai is hands down our most popular. So if you haven't tried one, Kim or anybody else, make sure to come down and try one, because they are fantastic.
They sound it.
Interesting.
Good for you, and congratulations on all those awards.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hopefully more will come. So keep voting on all the platforms when we come up, and when we come up for the votings. And I know the Day does some stuff. The Wesley Sun does some stuff. And then, of course, Rhode Island Monthly is they have the big one, which Best Of. They do a big event every year up at the PPAC, although who knows what's going to happen, obviously, with COVID and whatnot. But yeah, we're very blessed. So thank you.
welcome. Okay, Joe, I think you're up next.
How has COVID-19 affected how you're operating now? Can you describe your procedures?
Yeah, so for us specifically, it's very tough. And you know, I say we're staying very positive because we're very happy to be allowed to be open right now. If you haven't been here, if anybody hasn't been here, we are very small. So for us specifically, we're down to 12 tables, and we have no bar seating. And I'm not sure when we're going to allow to have bar seating back. I know that they're loosening up on the restrictions as far as bar seating is concerned, but for us specifically, the social distancing is still in effect. So that would put the bar seats too close to the tables that are behind it. Also, each section we have, even though I said we have 12 tables, each section is very specific. So one section, you know, there's only 3 sections. We're only allowed to have 2 people in those sections at the most. Certain sections, we can only have 4. We only have 3 tables that can accommodate more than 4 people. And we only have 1 table that can accommodate up to 8 people, which is the max they're allowing right now in the state of Rhode Island. So that's been very tough, you know, dealing with that and in having the general public come in and understand that we only have an hour and a half seating time, which really only comes into effect on the weekends when we're full on reservations. We have an hour and a half seating time because we do have to overturn tables on our busier days to turn a profit to, you know, pay some bills and whatnot. So that's been the toughest part, and we feel bad here. We really do. You know, we want people to be able to stay as long as they possibly can, and that's the first thing that's going to go away when the restrictions are lifted. You know, I keep telling people left and right that if right when this is over, that, you know, we'll let you stay all day and night if you want, and like it was before. We are doing everything we can to keep everything clean. We've upped our cleaning schedules. We have cleaning procedures, and we spraying down each individual area in between uses is tough because we're, you know, couches and pillows and all these different type things, and we've had to bring in we always before in the past had somebody come in and steam clean our couches and whatnot, but now we have to have that done more often. So staying up with that and the procedures has been, you know, the most difficult part. The hours, of course, have been crazy. We're working pretty crazy hours right now with the staff that we can that decided to come back. But you know, for the most part, people have been fantastic. Every so often, you get some not so fantastic people that are upset. But like we said before, they're just upset because they want to stay longer, which is, I understand that, and it's flattering, I guess, that they want to stay longer. So, but it hasn't been horrible. We're here, we're open, and we're doing everything we can to make people happy and for them, and more importantly, keep everybody safe and be able to go out and have some drinks and some food and feel safe. And I think we're doing a pretty good job of it too.
I think that you are following the guidelines, and I'm sure it has to be challenging and you know, obviously different and detrimental to your business. But what are your hours? Are you every day, or are you operating?
So right now we're open 7 days a week. We're open from noon until 10:30. Our original hours before COVID were 11 a.m. until 1 a.m. Every day of the week, except for Saturday, we would open at 9 a.m. Right now, we're noon to 10:30 p.m. 7 days a week. We're not doing the 1 a.m. yet.
Right.
We might revisit that on come summertime. But it's working out for us now. But at this moment, it's a lot on the employees because a lot of the employees are doing open to closes. So you know, they'll get here at 11 o'clock and they're here, you know, 11 to 11 or 11 to midnight, you know, after they clean and sanitize at the end of the night. So it's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
And you know, we don't have the luxury right now of doing just a morning person or a night person. We have a very small staff, and we're trying to keep everybody paid and happy, and the employees too, so they can pay their bills as well. So it's the hours might change, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, of course.
Martin, would you like to get the next one?
Yes. Can you tell us when you are able to offer entertainment again? Who has been your favorite band or musician?
This is a tough question. We actually get a lot of phone calls about the entertainment. Unfortunately, like I said, to circle back, like I said before, with our size, if we were to offer entertainment, we would be taking away our one table that can accommodate 8 people. So unfortunately, I have no answer on when we will be offering entertainment again. It's not going to be anytime soon, I can tell you that. And we feel really bad about that. They're having music. We used to have music 6 nights a week, and so many original musicians around the area. It really was a blessing that a lot of these people could come out and sing original music in here, and we had a place to offer. And we feel really, really bad for a lot of the musicians around here, because I don't think people talk about it enough. The music industry has taken a massive hit on this. Small town musicians, I'm talking musicians that, not large scale musicians, you know, selling CDs and whatnot. But you know, I have a lot of musicians come in that don't have gigs anymore because they can't play in restaurants or bars or whatever it might be. Large bands in places that relied on this income. And it's sad, and we feel bad. And unfortunately, like I said, we can't give them a definitive answer as to when we're going to be open. And just to name a few, I mean, if anybody's watching this, I'll feel bad because we have so many musicians that come around. Gene Parise and Keith Cowley, 2 people that have worked here, did a fantastic job booking the music for us. And they're also Gene's in a plethora of bands, and he plays with a lot of people. They've had to take a step back in booking the music, obviously, because we can't book any music. But we have a ton of musicians in the area. Mark Douglas Berardo, like I said, Gene Parise, John Spezial has. He's a local guy who has numerous bands. Across the street, we have Frets. The owner of Frets is Zach Dustin. He, if you're a musician out there, there's a good chance he's fixed your guitar, and he's also in a band. And Will Evans. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I'm sorry if I left anybody out, because we do have so many musicians that come through. But we're working towards getting music back. When we do get music back, it's going to happen slowly. You know, we might have people on Fridays and Saturdays. There's a good chance we're going to be pretty much done with the larger scale bands, and we're just going to scale it back to single artists that fit the room. So we're looking forward to the point where we can get there. I know it's a very vague answer, but we just don't know. We don't have the outside seating, and places like the Windjammer and the Andrea Beach Bars, Patty, where they have outside areas, you're going to probably see a lot of music down there. And then around here, I just don't know.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Thanks, Martin.
Yeah,
Thanks. It is a tough situation. I do feel bad for a lot of the musicians because,
while we're on the subject, what I do notice is, and if anybody's listening or paying attention to help out with musicians, is a lot of these musicians are doing house concerts on feeds, much like these. So,
oh wow,
if you can tune into a lot of the concert feeds, and a lot of those guys have Venmo or certain accounts. If you would normally tip a musician out on if you were out on a Friday or Saturday night, please, by all means, send them some funds. The music industry is taking a huge hit, and Do everything you can to help them out.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for that information. I think it's very important.
Yes, please look into it. It's very
Yeah.
important.
Great. Joe, would you like to get the next question?
Yes.
I saw
Can
your
you-
cat in there, by the way.
Can you just Can you describe your gourmet grilled cheese sandwich menu? What would you recommend?
So we started doing we started doing grilled cheese and soup and some light fare, some picky food about 5-6 years ago. And we never expected it to take off the way it did. And we just wanted to do something hearty and delicious for people to enjoy, or they're having some drinks. And it really took off. And they're very, very good. I eat them constantly, which is why I have to continually go to the gym, Martin, to see you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The good stuff.
yeah. So like I said before, though, we're always making up our own stuff, but our all of our sandwiches are named after famous dead musicians. So we had the Vaughn, the Davis, the Marley,
Oh, wow.
the Hendrix. Yeah, Hendrix is one of my favorite, which is ciabatta, some Gouda, turkey, bacon, pesto. It's very, very good. And we offer one soup. We change it up every once in a while, but nothing beats a nice hearty bowl of creamy tomato bisque with a grilled cheese. So. Yeah,
grilled cheese.
it's very good. And on a windy, cold day like today, it would be it'd be excellent. So come on down and get one. So
Thanks. Tasty.
yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
They're good.
Do you still have this spicy grilled cheese sandwich?
Yeah. We with the sriracha mayo. Yeah, you like that? The BLT. It's the notorious BLT.
Oh, that was that called? Yeah, that's
yeah.
delicious.
Named after Biggie. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let's try that one again.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay, I apologize. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to try that grilled cheese sandwich again.
You should come on down, get one. So it's a perfect day to get one.
Oh. All right.
Do you have the lobster mac and cheese?
Oh, the lobster mac and cheese. The lobster BLT. If I had a nickel for every time somebody had. So we do. It's to this day. It's March and it's not really a lobster season, per se. But yeah, we run that on special when we can. It's as you can imagine, it's not the least expensive thing to run. So we'll do it on special in the summertime. It is really good though. We definitely pile the meat on there. It's not so my father-in-law is a lobsterman, and so he'll every once in a while I'll give him a call, and we will have it back this summer, yes, but not right now, no.
That's good. Seems like cheese is a favorite.
It is, and they are good. Especially if you had a couple drinks. It's definitely the sandwiches are hearty. They go down very well.
Well, they sound delicious. So anyway,
well, we open at noon, Kim. I'll see you today for one.
Noon time, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, Martin. I think you got the last question.
Okay. What else would you like others to know?
So this time with COVID going on and still going on, we've been open for 20 years. A lot of people from the area know what we are, know what we do, and we're always going to continue to put out the best drinks we possibly can. And like I said before, with springtime, summer around the corner, the springtime specialty drinks and whatnot are always the best. I can't say it enough that we're doing everything we can to make sure to get people out here to come into the establishment and enjoy themselves and feel safe. So we are doing, I can't say it enough, we're doing everything we possibly can to make you happy and safe and enjoy the establishment. And I really want to send that home and let that resonate with people. We are taking reservations right now. That's the best way to do things right now. We're taking reservations on Resy.com, RESY. So you do have to open an account and make the reservation. We will always take walk-ins. I always tell people this, we'll take walk-ins if we can. If it fits in, we will definitely get you in. It's very tough because we only have 12 tables And because we only have X amount of people that are allowed to sit at each section because of social distancing. So if you're out there and you're listening and you want to make a reservation and come down, we urge you to keep the reservation and keep the reservation for the amount of people that it is. We've been having some issues where somebody will make a reservation for 2 people and they'll show up with 4 people and we can't accommodate them because we had them in a section that could only accommodate 2 people. And this really only comes into play on Fridays and Saturdays when we're jam-packed on reservations. During the weekdays, we do have some time slots that get packed, but it's mostly for the weekends. So book your reservation on Resi. Please keep your reservations. And if you have any issues with your reservations or you want to add somebody or subtract somebody or you're not going to show up, just call us. We'll we always do everything we can to accommodate everybody the best that we can. And I always try and tell people that we are a very small establishment, so it's tough because larger restaurants, if you have a reservation for 2, you show up with 4, they can do that. We unfortunately don't have that luxury. So not every place is the same. We're trying to do everything we can to keep you guys happy. We will always put out the best drink that we possibly can and food. And we hope to see everybody down here soon. So, and thank you, and thank you to the community specifically, everybody out there that has been supporting us. The love has been great. So, yeah, thank you very much to the town of Westerly and everybody that's been coming from neighboring towns to check us out, and stay safe. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Good
So,
idea.
But Bryan, one last thing. So if somebody wanted to order like a to-go, do you do curbside pickup as well?
Yeah, we'll do whatever you want as far as that's concerned. Absolutely, yes. If somebody calls and we don't have a designated curbside, we're very lenient on all that stuff. So by all means, if you want to, if you don't feel comfortable coming into an establishment yet, which we completely understand, we will 100% run it out to you. Our employees are always wearing face masks and gloves. We sanitize constantly, and we will definitely do that. We are doing food and coffee drinks to go. We are not doing the alcoholic beverages to go. But we will do 100% curbside pickup.
That's great. Thank you so much for that information. It's been a pleasure to have you on and to finally meet you in person. And we do wish you well now and in the coming months. And we hope that, as summer approaches, that things may have lifted for you. And, I just saw that Bryan's the best, it says. This is
is that Ian?
Ian.
Ian, hi, Ian.
Making points.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And most importantly, everybody stay safe. Get vaccinated. It's all out there. And, hopefully we'll see you down here soon.
Absolutely. Also wanted to thank Martin and Joe for being great hosts. You did a great job today. And to our audience who listened in, thank you so much for joining in. If you happen to have missed the broadcast, you can always check it out on our social media pages later on. So in the meantime, stay tuned for the next broadcast. Our guest next week is Colin Donahue from Printing Plus. So we look forward to. Yeah, you know him?
Oh, Colin's great. Colin's
a
great guy. Yeah, love Colin.
Yeah, so he's on next. So in the meantime, also a special thank you to Ben Barber for producing our broadcast today. We love Ben. So anyway, please keep an eye on social media for all the information for next week's broadcast. And in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe and healthy. And
well, that's it for now. We'll see you next time on The Beat.
Take care, everyone.